Hello, my name is Patrick Burns, and I'm a technical architect that is part of Slack's professional services team. Slack has launched a library of key accelerator apps, all with the intent of boosting productivity, improving quality, or improving the experience of Slack for our end users. Today, I'll be demoing the Triage Bot Accelerator app. Before I begin, I'd like to focus on a few points related to the Triage Bot Accelerator app's value drivers, what it solves, and the business outcomes to expect. Today, teams are managing multiple support flows with varying SLA times per request type. Often, there is limited visibility into which requests are nearing SLA and require immediate attention. TriageBot enables teams using Slack to triage these common requests and maintain their SLAs. It allows for centralizing and standardizing Slack best practices for support flows while increasing visibility for both the requesters and the support teams. The business outcomes of installing TriageBot are a reduced operational headcount by removing non-strategic administrative tasks, decreasing SLA breaches, and a reduction in repeat requests through easy-to-use historical search functionality within Slack. TriageBot offers several features to help your support teams reach their SLAs. First is the ability for users to submit requests. They can do this via Blockkit, Webhook, or most commonly Workflow Builder. There's also an app home for TriageBot, which allows for the configuration of many triage channels, SLAs, and escalation channels for each. You can configure which admins can manage TriageBot, and it has the ability to support multiple workspaces within a grid organization. Also, you have the ability to schedule alerts around SLAs. This is a configurable scheduler to identify those requests which have breached their established SLAs. It provides an auto notification to defined escalation channels with a title to the request and a permalink to the request. Finally, there's ability to list breach requests for users to be able to search for which requests have breached SLA for a specific triage channel. Now that we understand the value of the Accelerator app, I'm going to jump into the live demo so that you can see it in action. Within Slack, you can see that I have joined our TriageBot requests channel, where support requests can be submitted to the appropriate team. From this channel, I can launch a workflow to submit a support request. I will set the priority of my request, give it a topic, and submit it to the channel for the triage team to review and address. As a triage team member, I have the ability to see which requests have fallen outside their SLA for review to see which requests should be prioritized. To do this, I can use a global shortcut to retrieve an SLA report from TriageBot. I will select the triage channel for which I want an SLA report, triage support in this case, and submit. Once I submit, TriageBot will send me a direct message with an SLA report for the channel in question. Reviewing the list of requests beyond their SLA allows me to prioritize appropriately. I will select the support requests we just submitted and put my eyes on it as a triage team member. This will stop the clock on any SLA for TriageBot. In addition, if the request should not be worked on, you can use a different emoji, an X in this case, to remove the request from TriageBot SLA reporting. Similarly to how a triage team member can request an SLA report, TriageBot also provides a periodic update to an escalation channel, triage Slack requests in this case. You can see in this example that any requests that have breached SLA are reported to this escalation channel every 5 minutes, providing visibility to the most important requests and ensuring that your support teams can meet their SLA targets more efficiently. Your TriageBot admins can use the App Home tab to add and manage triage channels, allowing you to use Slack best practices for support teams across many request channels. Thank you for taking your time today to learn about the TriageBot Accelerator app. It is important to know that this specific Accelerator app library does have some technical hosting and infrastructure requirements. This is different from our standard Slack app library. It will require some time from our customers to establish the connection and test to make sure that it's ready to be released. If you would like to learn more about Slack's Accelerator app library, reach out to your designated account partner. Thank you.